Hello fellow boomers, and welcome back to our channel. As boomers who have passed your careers, this video won't be directly of your concern, but it can and should be the concern of your offspring.
It's not a prediction.
If you're a boomer who are still working and belong to one of the industries that we'll cover in this video, it's time to get prepared so you won't caught by surprise. Last week, a 60-year veteran lawyer told me something that sent chills down my spine. His daughter, who followed in his footsteps, just got replaced by ChatGPT. And here's the terrifying part. Goldman Sachs warns that AI could displace 300 million jobs worldwide. But there's a pattern. 7 specific industries are getting hit first, hardest, and fastest. If you or your offspring work in any of these sectors, this isn't a warning. It's a countdown, and being ready for this huge change is essential. What you're about to hear isn't science fiction. It's happening right now. By the end of 2026, that's less than 18 months away, these 7 industries will be unrecognizable. The CEOs of OpenAI, Google DeepMind, and Anthropic all agree. AGI is coming within the next 5 years. But for these industries, the takeover happens much sooner. Before we dive into the countdown, make sure you like our video, share it with friends and family who this subject may be in their concern, and make sure to share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. We encourage interaction and always respond. Also, if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button below and make sure to hit that little bell beside it so you'll be notified whenever we come with another video in our channel. Number 7. Customer service, the silent replacement. Right now, as you're watching this video, AI is handling over 70% of all customer interactions at major companies. Think about that. 7 out of 10 times you think you're chatting with a human, you're not. Here's what's already happening. Real-time language translation. Google Meets AI can translate conversations instantly across 40 languages. Virtual agents that sound more human than actual humans. AI that can detect your emotions through text and adjust its responses accordingly. But here's where it gets crazy. By 2026, Gartner predicts AI will automate more than 70% of all customer interactions. Not just chat, phone calls, emails, even video support. One major telecommunication company just laid off 5,000 call center workers last month. Their replacement? An AI system that handles 10,000 calls simultaneously, never takes a break, and has a 94% customer satisfaction rate. The last human customer service reps, they'll be managing the AIs, not talking to customers. Number 6. Content creation and data management, the job killer. Nobody sees coming. Is your creative job safe? Think again. Right now, AI is writing 40% of all sports articles you read online, creating marketing copy that outperforms human writers by 31%, generating 10,000 product descriptions per hour for e-commerce sites, producing social media content that gets 2.3x more engagement than human-created posts. Here's what happened. In the last few weeks, BuzzFeed fired 120 content creators. Their replacement? An AI that pumps out 500 articles per day. The Washington Post's AI reporter, Heliograph, has written over 850 articles. Readers couldn't tell the difference. But it's not just writing. Stock photography? AI generates 100,000 images per minute. Basic video editing? AI does in 5 minutes what takes humans 5 hours. Translation? AI translates 50 languages simultaneously with 97% accuracy. Data management is even worse. Data entry clerks? Already 89% replaced. Database administrators? AI manages itself now. Excel report creators? Obsolete as of last month. A content agency owner confessed, "I had 50 employees in 2024. Now I have 5 humans managing 20 AI systems. We produce 10 times more content with 90% fewer people." By 2026, 70% of online content will be AI generated. 85% of routine business reports will be automated. Data management departments will be 95% automated. The brutal truth? If your job involves creating routine content or organizing data, you're competing with an AI that costs 1% of your salary. On number 5, we find finance and banking. The numbers don't lie. Remember when being a stock trader on Wall Street was the ultimate power job? Well, AI just aced the CFA exam, scoring in the 95th percentile. Let that sink in. Right now, AI is processing loan applications in 3 seconds instead of 3 days, detecting fraud with 99.8% accuracy, better than any human team, making investment decisions that outperform human traders by 23%. Here's the shocking part. By 2026, nearly 80% of all investment decisions will be influenced or made entirely by AI. Morgan Stanley just announced their new AI system that replaces 40 financial analysts, one AI doing the work of 40 people. And it's not just the big banks. Your local credit union is using AI to decide if you get that car loan. A senior banker at Goldman Sachs told reporters, in 18 months, the trading floor will be 90% algorithms, 10% humans. And those humans, they're just there to pull the plug if something goes wrong. The financial industry isn't being disrupted. It's being completely rebuilt from the ground up. Manufacturing reached number 4, the robot revolution you can't see. Forget what you think you know about factory robots. This isn't about mechanical arms on assembly lines anymore. This is about AI that thinks, predicts, and adapts. Tesla's latest factory in Texas, it has AI systems that predict equipment failures 3 weeks before they happen, adjust production in real time based on supply chain data from 47 different countries, quality control with vision systems that catch defects invisible to the human eye. But here's the mind-blowing statistic. By 2026, over 70% of all manufacturing operations will be AI-driven. 70%. I visited a smart factory last month. You know how many humans were on the production floor? 3. 3 people managing an operation that used to employ 500. The factory manager showed me their new setup. IoT sensors on every machine feeding data to an AI brain. Robots that learn new tasks by watching a human do it once. AI that redesigns products overnight for better efficiency. One automotive company using this tech cut production time by 63% and reduced defects by 91%. They're not competing with other car companies anymore. They're competing with software companies. The future of manufacturing isn't human versus machine. It's about the companies with the best AI versus everyone else who's already lost. Retail and e-commerce made it to number 3, the death of traditional shopping. You think Amazon's recommendation engine is impressive? That's kindergarten compared to what's coming. AI is now predicting what you'll want to buy 3 months before you know you want it, adjusting prices every 7 seconds based on 400 different variables, creating personalized stores for every single customer. Here's a real example. A major fashion retailer implemented AI last quarter. Results? 47% increase in sales, 82% reduction in returned items, inventory costs cut by half. But the scary part? Virtual shopping assistants that know you better than you know yourself. They analyze your browsing history, your social media posts, your credit card statements, even your walking patterns in physical stores. One retail executive admitted to me, by 2026, human retail workers will essentially be warehouse robots made of flesh. The AI makes all the decisions. Humans just move the boxes. Walmart just announced they're replacing 65% of their workforce with AI systems over the next 18 months. Target, Best Buy, Home Depot. They're all racing to do the same. The question isn't if retail workers will be replaced, it's whether there will be any human retail workers left by 2027. Number 2 is accounting and legal, the end of the paper pushers. Remember that lawyer I mentioned at the beginning? His story isn't unique. It's happening everywhere. ChatGPT-4 just passed the CPA exam with a score of 85%. But here's the kicker. It also aced the uniform bar exam, scoring in the 90th percentile. Better than 9 out of 10 human lawyers. Right now, AI is completing tax returns in 3 minutes that take humans 3 hours. Reviewing 10,000 legal documents in the time it takes a paralegal to read 10. Finding legal precedents that human lawyers missed in 78% of cases. Here's a real shocker. PwC just announced their AI can perform audits with 99.7% accuracy. One of the big 4 accounting firms admitted that by 2026, 60% of junior accountant positions will be eliminated. But it gets worse for lawyers. Contract analysis that took 360 lawyer hours, AI does it in 26 minutes. Legal research that cost $50,000, AI does it for $50. Divorce proceedings, real estate closings, trademark filings, all automated. A senior partner at a major law firm told me off the record, "We're not hiring new associates anymore. One AI system does the work of 50 junior lawyers, and it doesn't need coffee breaks, vacations, or health insurance. Last month, Do Not Pay, the robot lawyer, successfully contested 160,000 parking tickets. No human lawyer involved, just pure AI. By 2026, 40% of accounting jobs will be fully automated. 35% of paralegal positions will disappear. Entry-level legal and accounting roles will be virtually extinct. The most haunting quote came from a tax attorney with 30 years' experience. "I tell young people not to go to law school anymore. By the time they graduate, their job won't exist." On number 1, we found healthcare, the diagnosis that changes everything. This is it, the big one. The industry where AI isn't just taking jobs, it's saving lives while doing it. Google's DeepMind AI can now detect 50 types of cancer with 94% accuracy, 30% better than human doctors. Diagnose rare diseases that human doctors miss 67% of the time. Predict heart attacks 5 years before they happen. Last month, an AI system at Johns Hopkins diagnosed a rare genetic condition in 7 minutes. The same diagnosis took human doctors 7 years to figure out for another patient with identical symptoms. But here's what's really happening behind the scenes. AI scheduling systems managing entire hospitals. Robotic surgeons with 0.02 mm precision. 10 times better than the best human surgeon. AI analyzing your medical history, genetics, lifestyle, and creating personalized treatment plans. By 2026, experts predict 80% of initial diagnoses will be made by AI. 60% of surgeries will be robot-assisted or fully automated. 95% of medical imaging analysis will be AI-driven. One radiologist told me with tears in his eyes, "I spent 12 years in medical school and training, and AI learned everything I know in 12 hours. But here's the twist. We need this to happen. With an aging population and doctor shortages, AI is the only way to provide healthcare to everyone who needs it. The question is, what happens to the millions of healthcare workers? Now, let me share something that will make you uncomfortable. These aren't predictions for 2030 or 2040. We're talking about changes happening in the next 18 months. Right now, AI investments are growing at over 20% annually. Companies aren't experimenting anymore. They're going all in. Microsoft, Google, Amazon. They're pouring billions into AI that will replace human workers. But here's what nobody's talking about. The replacement has already started. Since January 2025, 15,000 customer service jobs gone. 8,000 financial analyst positions eliminated. 22,000 manufacturing roles automated. 31,000 retail positions replaced. And we're just getting started. The World Economic Forum projects that while 97 million new jobs will be created, they'll require completely different skills. Skills that 80% of current workers don't have. But wait, before you panic, here's the crucial part most people miss. Yes, these jobs are disappearing, but new jobs are emerging. AI trainers and supervisors, human AI collaboration specialists, AI ethics officers, prompt engineers making $300,000 a year. The bitter truth, the people who embrace AI now will thrive. Those who resist will be left behind. Here's what you can do today. Learn to work with AI, not against it. Focus on skills AI can't replicate. Creativity, empathy, complex problem solving. Start using AI tools in your current job. Become indispensable. Remember, every technological revolution created more jobs than it destroyed. The printing press, the internet, smartphones, all were supposed to end employment. Instead, they created entirely new industries. There is a difference this time. The speed. Previous revolutions took decades. This one, we're talking months. By the time you finish watching this video, another company has decided to replace human workers with AI. By tomorrow, another 1,000 jobs will be automated. By next month, an entire department somewhere will cease to exist. The 7 industries I've talked about: customer service, content creation, finance, manufacturing, retail, accounting and legal, and healthcare, they're just the beginning. Education, transportation, even more creative fields, they're all next. The future isn't coming, it's here. And you have 2 choices: adapt or become obsolete. If this video opened your eyes, hit that subscribe button. because what's coming next will blow your mind. We'll soon be covering which jobs are safe from AI, how to future-proof your or your loved one's career, and the skills that will make you or them irreplaceable. But more importantly, if you know anyone working in these 7 industries, share this video with them right now. Your friends, your family, that cousin who just started their accounting degree, they need to see this. You could literally save someone's career by hitting that share button. And drop a comment below. Is your job on this list? What's your plan? Let's help each other navigate this AI revolution together, because the comment section is where we share strategies that could change lives. Smash that like button if this video gave you value. It helps more people discover this crucial information before it's too late. The clock is ticking. What will you do?